But I grew up in North Little Rock, Arkansas. 57 hit. We had just gotten a black radio station, KOKY, there at that time. And after that, Mr. Phelan, who was the manager of the station, said, listen, I want you to come by the radio station. And he said, come by Friday. Well, when I got out of school Friday, caught the bus, went by the radio station, and went to see Mr. Phelan, asked for him, and they showed me his office. And I went in. He said, sit down. I sat down. He says, you know what? You have an uncanny gift to gab. And I don't know what the heck he was talking about. He said, this was a Friday. He said, I want to make you a disc jockey. Because of how we programmed the station, it had us deeply involved in the community. So it allowed me, as a result of that, to establish a relationship with Orval Faubus, who was the governor of the state, the one that was the iron fist, if you will. But I ended up being the one that would go and talk to him and get information from him that I would use in my newscast there on the station. And I became the person that Orval Faubus would talk to and ask me, you know, what's going on in the black community. I mean, how black folks acting about this? Or Negroes back then, it was Negroes. You know, how the Negroes acting about this? What are they saying? What are they doing? The importance of radio in the lives of people, period, and black radio certainly in the lives of black people. Ed Phelan was a brilliant man. In retrospect, I really understand how brilliant he was. But he came to me and said, listen, Al, let me tell you what I want you to do. He said, I want you to go to restaurants, to the clubs down on 9th Street. I want you to go to the barbershops, etc., and I want you to listen to people and hear what they're talking about. I want you to see what music they're playing, and wherever there are jukeboxes and places, go in and see what they're playing on the jukeboxes. I want you to make sure, be absolutely sure now, that you're playing music that black people want to hear. I said, well, no, sir, I don't really know. He said, I'm telling you that, Al, because that music that black people like, that's the music that white people like. He said, and if you're doing the black news, then what you're doing is you're giving the information to black people that they want to hear, but white people want to know what black people are talking about. He said, so you're going to have the police and everybody else listening to you to see what it is you're telling these black people. So you are not only going to have the black people listening to you, you're going to have the white people listening to you. I said, oh. But then that caused me to appreciate then the role of black radio in the lives of black people. And I saw it as it evolved, the movement, the civil rights movement or equal rights movement evolved. I saw how it was black radio that played the role in getting Dr. King's message out to the people. And those disc jockeys became so important that in many instances, not only was Dr. King going into a town dealing with the ministers in the town, but he was going in, getting in with the black disc jockeys. I remember in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, there was a guy by the name of Georgia Woods. I mean, when Doc went to go into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it was with Georgia Woods because Georgia Woods could take him everywhere he needed to go and draw the crowds and make sure that the people were there, as strong as the ministers. But the ministers were dealing with, with the individual churches. But Georgia Woods was dealing with the whole of the community because of the fact that he was there on radio. So black radio was very important as it relates to us as we navigated our way through that period in our lives. And it's still important today.